Welcome to Dakota Preparedness. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 steps of inventory that you need to take. We've had some dramatic news here in the last few days. And I think the important thing is to get ready. And you can do this by a 10-step inventory. Now, in many cases, you will have these items and you don't have to do anything. But if you're missing some items, I suggest you move quickly and get it on hand. And this can be economically done. Number one, make sure you have a flashlight. Now, I like the headlamp. You have your hands free. You can get a good quality headlamp today from Amazon, Home Depot for less than $20. And I strongly recommend you have at least one for every adult. Number two is make sure you have a water filter. Now, I recommend the Sawyer brand for portable water filtering. A Sawyer Gravity sells for about $40. This will allow you to filter water where it's drinkable. Now, there's also a Sawyer Squeeze, and there's any number of quality water filters now, but you need to move quickly because one of the things I've noticed is they're starting to dry up as far as the supply to them. They're in demand. Number three is have something to put your water in. A aquatainer from Walmart is excellent. You can get those for $16 to $19, and you can also buy them off of Amazon. Number four is have at least 3 weeks worth of food on hand, and preferably 3 months. Now, one of the most economical ways to do that is to go to the website Provident Living, one word. It's sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They have over 100 locations where during the scheduled times you can go there and buy very economical quality food that has been packaged for long-term storage, like 25 or 30 years. So if an emergency isn't right at hand, you have plenty of time to figure out when you're going to consume these products. Now, studies have shown that 25 number 10 cans is equal to one person for 3 months as far as the food supply. What I usually do is get 6 number 10 cans of rice, that's one case. 6 number 10 cans of black beans, that's one case. 6 cans of regular oats, that's one case. And then I will mix a case. I will have like 2 apples of number 10 cans, 2 of onions, and 2 of like pinto beans. And then I will get a case of powdered milk, which comes in Mylar bags. There's 12 of them. And once you've purchased them, I would buy a bucket from Home Depot with a lid and put the Mylar bags inside the bucket, put the lid on, and for additional security. This will cost you $260 for one person for 3 months. Number 5 is have a first aid kit. Now, you don't have to get something that's the quality for a Navy corpsman in the middle of battle. Just go down to Walmart and get a Johnson & Johnson's first aid kit. Now, you might want to beef it up by getting some 4x4 gauze, some rolled gauze, some flex tape, and some coach tape. But and also have on hand some Tylenol, some Advil, Imodium, and Benadryl. I did an entire video on what you should have as over-the-counter drugs, and I would strongly suggest you review that. And you can buy far more than this for $160. It will save you a buttload of trouble and pain and maybe even your life. Number 6 is make sure you have a radio, an AM, FM, shortwave radio. Shortwave allows you to reach around the world if need be to obtain news. And you can do this for a good quality radio can be obtained now for $40. Number 7 is obtain a tarp, a 10 by 12, at least that large, which can be attained for $22, once again at Walmart or Amazon. A tarp has many possible uses. You can patch a roof with it. You can build a shelter. You can set up a rain harvesting system to obtain additional water. So have a tarp on hand. Number 8, get yourself something to cook the food that I previously talked about. What I recommend is the classic 2-burner stove from Coleman. Nowadays, a modern one can cost you about $80. Also get you half a dozen 1-pound propane tanks to go with it. In addition, you might consider there's a hose that you can buy off of Amazon that will allow your Coleman 2-burner stove to connect with a 20-pound propane tank. Now you've got some power there, and it'll last you a long time. Number 9, if you live in a cold climate, obtain a Mr. Buddy heater. They run about $80, and they run off the 1-pound propane tanks. Now, if you add all these up, the essentials that I talked about, it's $650. And so for a family of 4, that would be a 3-week supply of food. Now, if you want to bump that up to 3 months, then it's just 3 additional 260s. So $780. And you would have a 3-month supply. Now, number 10, I know this could be a major purchase, but get yourself a solar generator. For example, the Bluetti AC180, which I have, it ran my entire refrigerator for 7 hours, and it only took it down to 29%. And you can charge it from solar panels, which you might want to also consider. You can recharge it from your automobile, from a wall socket, from a gasoline or propane generator. So have serious consideration for a solar generator. It will be a tremendous advantage. A Bluetti AC180 solar generator can be attained from Amazon for about $650 now. And sometimes you'll find them on sale for as low as $625. So there's still time to get prepared, but you must move quickly and orderly. Get ready. Now, I would also encourage you, on top of this, to turbocharge your inventory of long-term emergency preparedness equipment by going down to Walmart or Aldi's or both and buy for each individual in your family or group a 90-can supply of food. Get a wide assortment of vegetables, fruits, canned meat. Get what I call a meal in a can, spaghetti and meatballs, stew, chili. I particularly like at Walmart, they now have canned Wendy's chili. Can you imagine? And it tastes great. So beef up your supplies with an additional 3 months worth of iron rations with 90 cans of food for each individual in your family. If you found this video helpful, please click like and subscribe. It helps the channel and it helps the community. Be prepared.